What's up, everybody? I just want to tell you guys about the new Trials of the Nine themed weapons that Destiny are re-releasing to the Prophecy Dungeon, since that dungeon is the Nine, which is pretty much a race within Destiny. They have their own set of weapons, and it come from, just like we have Trials now, Trials of Osiris. These weapons were called Trials of the Nine, and they were only from PvP. But now they've put these weapons, starting next week on the reset, will be able to be attained from the Prophecy Dungeon. The Prophecy Dungeon, if you don't know, is launched from the Towers menu. It's right here, and it's a free-to-play activity. As long as you have Destiny and PlayStation Plus, you'll be able to get a fire team and stuff like that and run the Prophecy Dungeon. What they say, certain ones of these weapons are going to drop from certain encounters. We're yet to know that. They did say that these weapons were going to have new perks and new perks on them and things like that. So like hopefully whatever they come out next season for new perks, these weapons should have them on them. And I just want to show you guys the 6 new weapons. Yep, 6 new weapons that they said is going to actually be able to be attained from the Prophecy Dungeon. I'm going to show you the weapons that are comparable to them that we have now. Which ones may be good, which ones may not be good. We'll just have to depend on what perks they give us. And you know, weapon buffs and stuff changes throughout the season, so some may be good later on down the road. They may be worth holding on and keeping. And at the end of the video, there are 9 Trials weapons that they have not added. I will pull those out of my vault and just show them to you if you want to see them, if you haven't never seen any of these weapons before, because they are really old weapons. Alright, we'll start off. This is the Last Breath auto rifle. Adaptive frame is 600 rounds per minute. I think this will be a weapon that people's going to want to get and play with, just because this next season, only thing they showed so far is that we're going to have anti-barrier auto rifle rounds, which I think that mod will have anti-barrier SMG rounds built into it. They've done that in prior seasons. But the as you can see here, these guns, you cannot put a mod in them. You can't master work them for certain things. They're missing a perk slot. So these weapons will be a lot better than what you see here at the face value. But the Last Breath, which is adaptive frame 600 round per minute, like I was saying, the reason you're probably going to want to get this is the only other 600 round per minute primary in the game right now is the Forward Path from Iron Banner. So it's a hard gun to get, and then you got to get good rolls on it. So this right here will be essentially farmable from the Prophecy Dungeon, because once you run it the first time, you'll get your powerfuls and your pinnacles to drop, but then you can keep running that dungeon over and over for drops from the encounter. So it has a replayable value to it. The next weapon I'm going to move on to is called the Judgment. It's a 140 adaptive frame. This hand cannon may be good, maybe not, you know, just depending on what they have on this weapon. A weapon that is comparable to is the what's this? I have the Fatebringer. As you can see, this has a lot more range. This is a time loss Fatebringer, so it has a lot more stuff on it than what this Judgment has. But yet again, just depends on what rolls and what perks we can actually get on these weapons, which we do not know yet. And one way to check these rolls is after the reset next Tuesday, when the new season launches, you could just pull up Google or whatever and type in the name of the gun. Like this right here is just type in Judgment and then light, L-I-G-H-T space GG. Hit search. It'll take you to the light.gg website, and it will show you all the available perks on the weapons. And you can do that for any gun in the game. If you ever wondered how all the YouTubers get all these perks and know exactly what they are, that's the website that they go to and get them from. So that's what I go look and see. If I'm looking for a roll, if I'm looking for a gun that has full auto on it, I go to that website to see if that gun can even roll with full auto on it. You know what I mean? To see if I'm wasting my time or not grinding for that weapon. But anyway, yeah, here's the Judgment. I think it'd be, you know, more comparable to something like the Dire Promise here. Adaptive frame 140. That's the only 2 primary weapons that we're going to get from the Prophecy Dungeon next season. We'll move on. Darkest Before. It's a pulse rifle. Here, let me show you this hand cannon. I didn't actually let you guys see it if you wanted to see what it looks like. Um, these are pretty good looking guns, I think. So hopefully these things will roll with some real good perks. Here's Darkness Before. Main thing about this is this rapid fire frame, so it has a lot more ammo, faster reload when the magazine's empty. This thing had full auto on it, so maybe it can roll with full auto. That'd be real nice for lazy people like me. Only comparable gun that I really have to really show for that is the Grid Skipper here. Same thing, rapid fire frame. So if you like the Grid Skipper or if you played with it, this gun should be very similar to the Grid Skipper. All right, next one, Sudden Death. Oh, another thing, this thing's arc, so that could be all right. The Sudden Death shotgun. With the nerf to shotguns, I don't know how good this shotgun's really going to be. Most people really use shotguns in PvP. If I was going to run a shotgun in PvE, I'd probably just go get my kilos. This rapid fire frame full auto and just, can lay some stuff down. But anyway, this is a aggressive frame. Something similar to it. It is like the Found Verdict from the Vault of Glass. It's an aggressive frame, but I don't think a lot of people's really going to use this gun unless it comes with some crazy stats over something like Fellwinter's Lie. It's still the best shotgun in the game, in my opinion, hands down, even though shotguns got a nerf. I think most people are still going to play with this Fellwinter's Lie over the Sudden Death, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of rolls and stuff this bad boy comes with. Next one, it's going to be the Sniper, which is the Long Walk, Void, aggressive frame. This thing's got some competition also. It's a good looking gun, high damage, high recoil, but it also is going against things like the Iron Banner occluded finality, which you can see this thing is some crazy range, this one that I have. And then also a lot of people like using the Frozen Orbit, and Frozen Orbit's void and that gun's void. So unless it comes out with some really crazy perks on it, I think most people are probably just going to stick with the Frozen Orbits that they've got. But we'll just have to wait and see. Last, and for me probably least, is the Swift Verdict. It's a precision frame sidearm. I actually didn't have any precision frame energy sidearms in my collections to pull out to show you guys. Only thing I really had to compare it to would be the Lonesome here. So if you like the Lonesome, you may like the Swift Verdict. There is the I forgot. Enigma is a precision frame energy sidearm, and there's one called the Keening from Crucible that you may have in your collections. It's not Sunset, but I don't have those because I'm more of I like the 3-round burst sidearms. So there's that's the 6 new, if you will, recycled Trials of the 9 weapons. And if you give me just a second, I will throw all this in the vault, and I'll show you all of the ones that they have not brought back yet. And hopefully they do bring all these weapons back. So let's throw all this right here in the vault. And there's the 6 that we're gonna get. And then here's the 9 that are Trials of the 9 weapons that they did not say they were releasing yet, but hopefully they do. And I'll just show them to you real quick if you've never seen these guns before, and these could come out later. We have the Precision Frame Adjudicator. It's a really good primary SMG. Motion to Suppress, a lightweight frame. So if you like lightweight frames, it's fairly decent. I think I like the Adjudicator a little better. Relentless. Don't get this confused. This high impact frame. The adaptive frame is the one we're getting, not the high impact frame. And then also the Purpose. I really like this Scout Rifle, 200 round per minute. So hopefully they bring that one back. And then what's the last one right here? Got this ARC shotgun, lightweight frame. It's called Motion to Vacate. The Cold Sweat, a 180 hand cannon. Those feel pretty nice right now, I think. They're not the best in the world, but they do shoot very well, especially on console like I play on. We got this high impact Scout, Motion to Compel. Another Scout, Precision Frame 180. the end, and last but not least, the prosecutor. This thing had its heyday for a little while, and it was very, very good. So if you was wondering about the new trials weapons, which ones we'll be getting, what's comparable to them, here they are. And if you like the video, please like it, please subscribe, and try to have new content out for you guys as much as I can. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.